especially now, is that of a tablet and a computer. So we went to one of the #1 leaders in not just their name being Avita, but a name that you don't hear of because they're the silence of, if you will, the genius behind so many top brand computers out there. So we thought, wait a minute, let's just go direct, because we've sold many of those computers here at HSN, and see if they could do something that's never been done before. Do a computer and a tablet all in one, and if possible, under $300, and that's what we did. Well, tonight, even making it more exciting, they took an additional $100 off. It is the best price ever. It's sold out back in April, and we're so thrilled to be able to have it back again for flex payments. You just choose your color, and that is gonna be for the case. That's also gonna include the magnetic keyboard. So we have black, burgundy, green, or navy. And our electronic expert, computer expert, Joe Harrison, is standing by. Okay, Joe, seen a lot of cool things. I have never seen anything like this, a computer and a tablet all in one. Great to see you.
It's good to see you too. And it is such a cool experience. The first time that you detach that screen from the keyboard case and flip it over and use it as a tablet, your mind is blown. Because this is not something that we see normally every single day. And whether you're like my daughter who's in middle school, she's right now learning from home, or whether you're me, like a business person who works out of the house. I haven't been to HSN since March now. It's incredible the amount of stuff that we're doing at home. And you think about, okay, I need to have a computer. I need to go out and buy a tablet. I need to buy all these different devices. Now you don't have to worry about it. This is really the best of both worlds. As it's sitting right now, I'm using this as a full functioning computer with Windows 10 on the inside, with all the same apps that I've ever used before, with the start menu, with all these cool, unique features that I'm used to seeing on a $400, $500, $600 computer. But I don't want to go and spend $400, $500, $600 and then go buy a tablet, because now with that, when I showed you earlier, you just attach that from the keyboard and now it turns into a tablet. So you don't have to buy two devices anymore. This now can be the one device for you. And when you're using this, first off, as a computer, you see how sliver thin this is. It's going to be one of the thinnest computers that you've ever owned. It's about the width of a pencil, super, super skinny. The keyboard that's on here is a full-size keyboard when you measure from the Q to the bracket, so it's easier to type. Sometimes you get the smaller keyboards, you're messing things up. Very, very simple. But then it also has an extra large trackpad down below, so it's easy to be able to navigate through there. And then you think about, okay, it looks like a computer, it feels like a computer, but does it perform like a computer? Well, like Lynn mentioned, Avita is the brand behind this. We'll talk about them, but on the inside, it's Intel. Intel processor, the #1 processor manufacturer on the planet. You probably have bought an Intel computer over the last 2, 3, 4 decades. That same technology is on the inside. So what does Intel bring? They bring a processor designed for multimedia. So you can get on Facebook, so you can get on YouTube, so you can get on Netflix, so you can watch movies on here if you want to, increasing the battery life from 2 hours to 6 hours because of the Intel technology that's on the inside. And then like I showed you earlier, let me go full screen for a second, because this also has that Windows 10 operating system, you get the start menu that comes back. How many times do you buy a tablet or you buy a new electronic? And it seems fantastic. But then you get it at home, and you're thinking, what button gets me to the internet? What button gets me to my email? How do I access my photos? If you have ever used a computer, there's no learning curve whatsoever. This is set up identical to a computer. And when you're detaching this, turning this from computer to tablet, you don't have to unplug anything. You don't have to un-Bluetooth anything. You don't have to hit any buttons. You just pull from one corner, it releases those magnets, and now you're using this as a 10-inch high-definition touchscreen tablet that you can watch Netflix, that you can become your boredom buster, that you can take photos with because it has a high-definition camera on it. It really has everything that you need in one. And then, Lynn, the other thing I love, you think about a computer, how much it weighs. Most computers weigh 7, 8, 9 pounds. This, when you fold up the keyboard, designed to protect it, fold up the kickstand in the back, Lynn, this only weighs 2 pounds. This is lighter than most of my daughter's school books. So this is really designed to go everywhere with you.
You know, you also talked, this is genius to me. I mean, it's like you said, what we typically would spend for, you know, a great iPad, probably a couple $100, for a great computer, probably a couple $100, for the first time, all built into one. This is because it's exclusive. That's the only HSN our buyers went directly to Avita. They said, would this be something possible, being the brains behind the science? And they said, absolutely. At $299. So this is $100 off. And I want to talk about, your choice is just the cover for your laptop computer. So you choose either the green, the black, the blue, or the burgundy. In terms of, you said, now it's a computer and you're working from home. You mentioned the Microsoft Office that's in here that I don't have to renew. Is that correct, Joe?
Oh, yes, you heard that. You almost have to listen a couple times to make sure that is correct. I've got Excel on one side. I've got Microsoft Word on the other, non-expiring versions. They do not expire. There's also PowerPoint. There's also Outlook. It's called Microsoft Office Mobile. It's designed for a 10-inch display. So what happens is you don't see all the icons, all the options you're used to seeing. There are a lot more drop-down menus. But the thing about it is there's no fee to it. The most popular version of Microsoft Office that's out there is $70 every single year. So you think about it, how long are you gonna own this computer? 3, 4, 5 years? Just say 3 years alone. If you own this computer 3 years and you were buying Microsoft Office at $70 a year, that's $210. That's more than the price of the computer. Your Office does not expire. So there it is, it's Excel, it's Word, it's PowerPoint. It's also in the Start menu. So when you first get it at home, you're gonna log in, you're gonna register, so now it's officially yours, and you'll see the Office icons right there. So like my daughter, who's been using other computers, and now when she switched over to hers, her older files now work with the new. There's no application that you have to adjust everything. It's Office, we've all used it in the past. I love that feature. The other thing too, is that a lot of us, we end up using our tablets and using our computers as kind of like the boredom buster. I don't know about you, but I've been watching so many Netflix movies. I've been watching so many different TV series. I have Disney Plus that's on here as well. And the nice thing about it is you have a high definition screen that's full HD resolution. Most computer screens are just entry level high definition. It's not as sharp, it's not as clear, and it causes you eye fatigue. And also you can't look at multiple angles. This, you can be up to 178 degrees on either side, and it looks picture perfect as if you were sitting in the middle. So if this becomes that boredom buster, and now your kids are maybe in the back of the car watching a movie, or maybe going to a doctor's appointment, or maybe you're just sitting out on the porch and you want to watch a movie, you can do that now because you have that movie quality experience. But I told you that you can go in the car and watch movies. How is that possible? Well, because this has Microsoft, the operating system, the Windows 10, this also has a couple extra features built into it, like an extra long battery life. Now, I'll tell you the features you're going to love. That storage, 64 gigs of storage. I'll talk about how big that is. But look at all the ports that are on the side. SD card slots, HDMI, HD, high definition inputs. There's also that USB, full-size USB. So now you can plug in a printer. You can plug in a mouse. All your different peripherals you're used to plugging in to your big computer, you can now do it on your Avita laptop. Has everything those big guys do, and there's that Office we just talked about. Microsoft Office Mobile's included, but then it also has that 6-hour battery. So what Microsoft has done, they have a special deal with Netflix. You can actually download movies to your computer. So the two things that make this possible. First off, you have to have a large hard drive. We've given you 64 gigabytes worth of space. So what I can do before we leave the house, we'll download movies to our brand new Avita computer. And now with a 6-hour battery life, I can watch 2 or 3 movies while we're on the go, while you're camping, while you're at that hotel, while you're at that doctor's office, because you have that long-lasting battery. But then it's also, how big is your hard drive? Most tablets, the hard drive is maybe 8 gigs, maybe 16 gigabytes worth of storage. This is 64 gigabytes worth of storage. That is a massive amount of information. So when you think about just photos alone, it's roughly about 30,000 photos. If you want to get into movies, you can download 500 hours worth of video on here as well. If you want to get into songs, it's more than 1,000 songs that you could store. But the idea behind it is maybe you're downloading some photos, maybe your kids are downloading movies, maybe you're downloading some songs, a little bit of everything with that big hard drive. And I'll stop talking for a second because it's whisper quiet. Lynn, this is solid state hard drive, which means there's no moving parts. So that 64 gigabytes of storage, it doesn't have a hard drive, it doesn't have a fan, it doesn't have a motor, it doesn't have that winding sound like it's gonna take off on you. It's whisper quiet. That means there's no, it gives you a longer lasting battery. Applications will pop up faster. It also is much quieter experience. And also the internet becomes faster now because you're not waiting on your hard drive. Your hard drive is now waiting on you. And then the last thing, Lynn, that hard drive is big, 64 gigabytes worth of space. It's tough to see online, but we always kind of grow out of our computer sometimes. You're like, I wish I could plug this in, or I wish I could expand it. On the side, there's also an expansion slot. There are a lot of tablets out there where once you fill up the memory, you got to go out and buy a whole new tablet. With your Avita, all you have to do, you can expand the memory up to another 128 gigabytes worth of space. Just a sliver that's right there on the side. So Lynn, whether you're using this today, 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road, this really, really has all those great features to make it a great user experience.
And I'm gonna go back, Joe, to this amazing HSN special price of where it sold out in April at $299, right? So $100 off, 4 monthly flex payments, best value we have ever offered. We have the free shipping. We have the extended warranty going on. So this is another, if you're just thinking the perfect holiday gift to give to your husband, to yourself, to your grandkids, to your kids. I mean, laptops, computers, tablets have never been more important and popular than they have been in this year. And definitely the #1 top gift. But we did something different. Thought, okay, let's make it portable. Let's make it have a lot of memory. Let's have, you know, what we love about a tablet. You know, again, the larger screen, the portability, but want to also make it a full-blown computer. To have your, you know, Microsoft, to have your everything, your applications all built in. That's never been done in a tablet in a 2-in-1. That's exactly, and you were mentioning the name here of Avita, and being able to go to them direct to make this special opportunity happen. And they really are. They're like the masters, the genius behind so many of the #1 top computer brands out there.
You're right. It's kind of like they are the writer of that song. Like you hear a performer who's singing the song, but who wrote that song? Yeah. They are like the writers of the computer, and then somebody else has been singing it. That's what they've done for over 10 years. They would create product, and then other companies would come around and put their name, boom, right on the back. Well, HSN said, how about we make a custom configuration just for HSN customers? That's what we did. So you're getting 10 years plus worth of technology from an amazing company who's been making so many great products. And whether it's a better touchscreen, high definition webcams, all the expansion slots, and then even something else, Lynn, that we haven't talked about yet. There are just so many things. We could spend an hour talking on this. But this one also has Windows 10 in S mode. So we talk about Windows 10, that's the operating system, but less than 5% of computers sold have Windows 10 in S mode. So what does the S mode mean? It means safety, it means security. Lynn, it means you never have to buy another antivirus, anti-malware, anti-program again. Wow. This is something that makes it more secure. So you don't have to worry about your kids accidentally downloading something or you downloading an email. Every program runs through the Windows Store, and there are over 1 million of them. And Microsoft checks every program so no virus will enter your system. That also means no more annoying pop-up ads. All that stuff is gone because it's Windows 10 in S mode. So not only is it going to be a great computer, it's fast, it's got Microsoft Office, it's going to be from tablet to computer like that. But Lynn, having virus-free, that's worry-free technology you're going to love.
And never have to worry about, you know, monthly fees for Microsoft Office. That's also built in here. I was saying for holiday gifts, Joe, with our extended return now, don't wait. Because you know, come holiday season, you know, it's going to be everybody. Last year, we couldn't even keep our tablets and computers in stock. So especially here today at $100 off, this is just smart. It's really, really